Zoo Mama. Today I'm back with another challenge deck video. Go ahead and check out the last two if you haven't already, but challenge number 3 is coming in from a request from Colby Ray on YouTube. It says cards with swords or knives only. So that's what we're doing. We are only allowed to use characters that are holding swords and or knives in their artwork. Now the blades must be visible. You have to know that it is in fact a sword or knife based on the picture alone. Make sure it's not some hammer or some kind of other weapon. And I didn't count Wolverine or X-23 who have like these blades popping out of their hands. And base art and variants are allowed, so any card you can find, any card art where they're holding a sword or knife, good to go. Now, I assumed there'd be a ton of cards. It seems like a ton of cards have swords. And this is the entire list I found. Okay, the ones that say parentheses var are for cards that I found did have a sword or a knife in their variant, but not their base art, or at least a variant that I own. And these are my options. It's pretty tough. I almost actually had a full discard package, but I do not have an Apocalypse variant that has a sword in it. So I instead went with this pretty cheap, kind of knockoff bad Kraven deck. And I'm going to take this into Conquest mode. I'm going to play against 7 different people and see how many of those games I can win. So, challenge number 3, swords and knives. Let's put it to the test. Alright, game number 1, we are against DietDogWater. That's a name. I'll leave it at that. That is a name. Okay, we got our 1-drops. Oh, I do want to snap, by the way. This is just proving grounds. I'm just going to snap against every opponent. Win or lose, I will retreat after the first game anyways. And Warrior Falls could be interesting. Maybe not great for me. I'm just going to go ahead and bump out Psylocke, I think. I'll slap her here on the left, because why not? Okay, they got Jeff down. Pretty good card. If I can hit a Drax right now, I'm going to assume my opponent plays on the left and not Warrior Falls. So, I'm going to Drax. And hopefully X Mansion gives us Professor X. That could be very good. Let's see, what do we get? Okay, we got 8 power. Okay, they did Mr. Fantastic on the left, so that is very subpar. Ironheart, okay, I basically got 6 power, and they got a She-Hulk. Yeah, of course, that usually happens, X Mansion. I have horrible luck on X Mansion. So, we are going to... Let's Kraven into Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's gonna die here. I think that's pretty okay. Could also put down Elektra so she dies instead. Let's do that. Actually, you know what? Kraven won't die. Because... Or Nightcrawler won't die. She's at 4. Okay, so this is not amazing. Obviously did not expect the storm there. We'll go ahead and slap down a fat Gamora. That might take a win. If they cannot get Miss Marvel in the middle. I think they have Miss Marvel to play middle. It was Claw. Okay, we can potentially kill that Claw. And they actually dodged the Gamora? What? That is insane. Okay, well I'm going to just ditch the left maybe and play Heimdall. Heimdall actually will power up Kraven when Gamora moves mid. So I'm ditching the left. I'm assuming my opponent has Doctor Doom or something to power up the right side. But I actually had no good way to kill Claw. I could have just dropped Warpath maybe to kill Claw in the middle, but my opponent could draw something smaller. They could play something really small in the middle to ensure that Claw lives. Okay, and they did do that? Yeah, they did. Okay. Did I do enough in the middle is the question. I did. Wow. Game number 1, we took it. The last second Heimdall threw our opponent off. That is beautiful. What a good start. What a good start for our wonky deck. I'm going to go ahead and concede. Again, I'm not trying to actually play multiple games versus the same person. A win is a win, and I will take it. Alright, game number 2 is against Seki. Base, avatar, base, card back. Nothing personal here. Where's the character? Okay, they're playing a ramp deck. Probably bad for me, but with Nebula, don't forget we gotta snap right away. Give them the fist bump. I think they snap too. And Nebula's gonna go hard. And good thing I have this Dan Hip variant too, because Nebula base art does not have a sword or anything. But apparently Dan Hip likes swords on her. Okay, Kiln, Nebula obviously would have been great there, but that is okay. We're gonna do, I could even do Electro into Drax or something. My opponent's at 4 energy. They probably go for Iron Lad, I imagine. Let's go ahead and just Electro this. I probably can't play Heimdall this game. Oh, they got my Drax. Oh, I should have been aware of that. Okay, well, Drax gets to 8. And this Gamora is just going to hit hard. I almost want to save Gamora, honestly. So my opponent has an Electro deck, and they did not get Electro down. Oh, wait a minute. That's fine for me. No matter what they move. Yeah, oh, that's so good for me. I am taking a fat dub. They would need some really big play right now, maybe with Black Panther or something. I could last turn ditch with Heimdall again. I mean, you know, the Heimdall potential really can go crazy here. I would lose Baxter Building in the +3, but maybe that's okay. Okay, they did Black Bolt. Okay, so do I like my last minute ditch? It adds 20 to the middle and a bunch to the left. I think Heimdall's the way to go. Heimdall is like hitting hard. Yeah, I like this. We are Heimdall fanboys. It also beats a potential Galactus if they did any kind of Galactus cheese. Okay, Devil Dino we don't care about. Oh my goodness, we are killing it right now. Yeah, just turn 6 Heimdall in a non-move deck. Just freelo. We will take it. And they're out of here. They saw that? They don't want no more. Okay, well, we are now 2-0. That feels great. We'll move on to game numero 3. That's Spanish for 3. I'm a man of culture. These end of game animations are pretty rough. Okay, game number 3, we're against Archeopteryx. I think that's the animal that was a transition between a bird and a mammal, Archeopteryx. Okay, hopefully they play 1-drop and Elektra actually gets good value. They're taking their time. They might have a 1-cost card, although if it's Nebula, they're probably going to play her on the right. So hopefully it's not Nebula. Okay, well, Elektra whiffed, but I didn't really expect better. And it's kind of like a weird dagger thing anyways. Okay, the Nexus. Oh, we forgot to snap, by the way. I should have done that earlier. So I can play Psylocke somewhere. Maybe she's good middle, although I don't know if I actually want to play her middle. I will. I need to play her middle to be winning it in order to get Crossbones down. So she's going to take a spot there. We'll see if my opponent has a location changer, though. They're getting a demon down. That is 6 power. Ooh. Ooh, wait, this is big. Could be a destroy deck. Let's go ahead and Kraven over here. Just because why not? And see what our opponent is planning. All we've seen is Nico. I'm saving my Gamora. Kraven is a mistake if I get Warpath because I've now filled up lanes. Okay. Looks like it could be an Annihilus deck. Or just Werewolf by Night on reveal. So I'm almost certain they're going to play middle right now to move Werewolf. So I think it is a safe time to lay that down. To lay down Gamora. Although, you know, I want the surprise. I want Gamora last. I mean, realistically, I do want her last. They snapped as well. They just wait a little bit. We'll see what happens here. Okay. So they should be winning after this turn. But I think that, okay, so they are going to have the Nihilist, which actually is very okay. Oh, they sent the hood back, the demon. Okay, Kraven's actually getting very strong. If I do end up getting Heimdall, that could be really good, although I can't afford to play everything. So we'll go ahead and just Gamora right here. If we do get Heimdall, actually we can play Heimdall middle. Psylocke and Crossbones go left, but Gamora would stay middle. And we'd bring over Kraven and Punisher. So that could be an option. Yeah, I'm not really worried about Nihilus. Who cares if he gives me rocks? Or if he gives me that void? It's on the right side. But my opponent's taking some time. I think they do have a lot of options. They're playing a bounce deck with Sentry, so they've got a lot of options right now, and everything's discounted, of course. But I think they almost certainly play middle. I think we're going to lose to this Werewolf by Night. I think it's going to get massive. I don't think we can deal with that power. Okay. Okay, so they switched that there. They did not have on reveal, so he's... What? They reset their Werewolf by Night. Oh, what are they? They're probably still winning, it looks like, but that was a total misplay. And they actually can't power him up anymore. They can make him leave that location, but they can't power him up. So they do still win. I don't think they know it. Yeah, so they do still win, because I didn't have bigger power, but in all reality, they should have lost that lane. Alright, we did take an L. Even though our opponent misplayed, they just got big power that we could not deal with. So game number 3 is our first loss. That's okay, because we are still up, we're still in the positive, and for a challenge deck, I'd say this is going pretty well. So we will get back into it. Let's take game number 4. Okay, game number 4 we are on, and we've got Nebula, Kraven in hand. Collapsed mine as well. I guess I will skip it. I wish I'd gone Nebula down and then collapsed mine was the second location. We should snap, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna play... I want to play Nebula middle, actually. Generally on New York, you want to avoid that location and plan other locations that we can move cards there. So if I play Nebula, it's kind of filling it up for my opponent. That may be a bit annoying for them. We'll go ahead and hit Angela. We do have Kraven as well. We got a lot of options here, honestly. Kraven in the middle could be very good. Let's do this. Okay, and our opponent's got a pretty standard deck, kind of like a Silky Smooth maybe, or just some good tempo control. They probably have a Goliath, in all honesty, so I maybe should watch out for that. we will go ahead. We could go for a big Heimdall play. It's shaping up as a Heimdall game. Okay, they got Dr. Doom from Iron Lad, so that's probably GG. So they can move out Jeff and play Doom again. Although, Doom would get rid of the Miss Marvel buff, so they probably don't play Doom again. Okay, so I'm expecting maybe a Lyth on the right or something. I'm gonna move Psylocke middle. That powers up Kraven. I never win the middle is the problem. Even if I scoot things out, I just never win the middle or the right. So this looks like a fat L. Is there any way that's wrong? Maybe do Psylocke here. Nightcrawler here. Any way I cut it, it looks like I'm losing this. Okay, we'll see what comes out. I'm pretty sure I've lost. I might just get hit with a Lyth in all honesty. Oh. Oh, so they did Lyth like I thought. See, I knew it was coming. I just don't have good cards. And yeah, Nightcrawler didn't even stay moved over. So we took the L. But we knew what they were doing. We knew what they're up to. Their schemes. We'll go ahead and get out of here. So now we are 2-2. We're going to have to get into game number 5. Hopefully back on a winning streak. Alright, we're against NeverKnowsBest. We will see if they do or do not knows best. Okay, Shuri's Lab, probably bad for us, but of course we are snapping. And we're dropping Nebula on the right. And we got the snap back. So, this opponent, they do in fact know best. They claim to not know best, but they do. And man, this is such a great free variant from the Twitch drops. I love it. Okay, Elektra's probably not doing anything. I don't even know if I should play her. I think I'm going to save her. I think my best play is to play nothing. Because Elektra, even at 2 power in Shuri's Lab, just isn't going to do much. Okay, my opponent hasn't played anything. Do they go for Electro or something? Right, what are their plans? We could be scheming for a Heimdall. Heimdall could be interesting, but we also want the power from Shuri's Lab. So maybe Heimdall's not a good idea. Okay, armor. Do they play a 1-drop in the middle? Oh, baby. Oh, this is good for us. This is beautiful. I don't think we show it right now. I think we save a turn. And I gotta figure out... I'm thinking I actually don't want to Heimdall. Looks like we're against a Shuri deck. Okay, they did get the draw, but that's fine. So we're gonna win the middle with this 1 power unless they get vision off. Which, vision on the left for them, by the way, is very good. I'm pretty confident they do a Shuri's Lab. So we'll go ahead and do this. Yes, perfect. It was Red Skull, not Vision. Okay, so we're looking great. They've lost the middle. Now that's a good value. That is good. I just played a 1-8 in essence. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna Drax, and do I even move Nightcrawler over? Is there any way a Shuri deck gets into the vault? I mean, if they do have Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, she's gonna be at 8 power anyways. So I don't think the vault really helps her. If I lose 6 here, I'm at 32. I think I need to keep Nightcrawler there. I don't think Captain Marvel actually wins for my opponent. I could be wrong. Okay, Maximus, so we did lose the left. 0, oh, is it Lizard? We win if it's Lizard. Or Titania, we win. Okay. Game number 5 against a Shuri deck. Elektra actually came in clutch. Solo carried a lane by killing their Ebony Maw. That is beautiful. We will take that fat win. Alright, game number 6. We're against Tofu. This person may or may not be a vegetarian, but either way, they love them some tofu. They went ahead and snapped. We're going to snap. Fist Tower is actually bad for us with Kraven, so we are going to have to play Kraven middle or right. And it's bad for Heimdall. We basically can't play Heimdall. So, terrible first location, but, you know, it is what it is. We will play on regardless. Let's go ahead and just drop Angela on Fist Tower. Again, anything that moves in there dies. Okay, they got Zabu down. Could be an Annihilus deck, or at least Miss Marvel. Why don't we go ahead and drop a Punisher here? Mr. Negative. Okay, so they got Zabu into negative. We've probably lost this game. In all honesty, that's like great value from them. They might want on reveal cards right now. Okay, they have a Wong. I don't think I have anything to stop a Wong. So unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. We're taking a fat L. I mean, this L is fat. Okay. Will Heimdall move face down cards? I'm inclined to think he won't. I guess this is a good time for me to find out. Oh, this is nasty. Yeah, we don't even have any cards with swords that could stop this, I think. They're gonna play Arnim Zola in the middle. This is gonna be bad. I'll do the little Spider-Man emote, because we're getting absolutely wrecked here. But we will play it through. Let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of magic our opponent puts together. What if they actually end up with no power in the other lanes? What if they actually did not have Arnim Zola or Tribunal or anything? And they just have one big lane and that's it. Okay. Wait.
Iron Man.
Wait, did we win the left with Angela? No. Wait, what? We tied the left. Wow, we actually could have. Oh no, we did not tie.
I am.
Okay.
Iron Man.
I was wrong. I forgot Iron Man was 5 power, but we actually could have won this. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, either way, it's a fat L. Their last turn was pretty disappointing. They should have played Arnim Zola mid. They were maybe worried about Shang-Chi or Eliath, I don't know. But we took the L. Alright, game number 7. We are against Monkey. Also has the basic avatar, no title, basic card back. Where's the personality, huh? It's because second dinner sets the default like that. They need to change it so your favorited is your new default. Okay, is this another Nebula? Oh, it's Forge. Forge could hit Deadpool or something. Let's go ahead and save Elektra maybe. What do they got? Oh, it's a we're against a Loki deck. Oh, come on. Challenge deck videos are fun. This person's playing Loki. Blech. They disgust me. Okay, if we kill their Forge, we're actually giving them a free space. So I don't know if I want to do that. I think Elektra's... Actually, no, we're going to move stuff to the middle. We're going to move stuff to the middle for this Kraven. So we're going to play this here. My opponents, I thought they're going to play left. They played middle, okay. Yeah, so we give them space, but I think that's okay. Let's go ahead and Psylocke. We will Psylocke, Gamora middle, and then Heimdall left. I think is the move. But we'll see what they do. Their werewolf could get very strong, and I gave them space. So I think holding on to Elektra was the best play. Okay, that card didn't pop off. Okay, never mind. It went back to hand. So it's actually good. I changed my mind. I am flip-flopping. It's good we killed Forge, because otherwise he would have gone back to hand. My opponent could have used him again. I'm not convinced that they're going to play a card in the middle of this turn. So Gamora could be a big whiff, but she's also just the biggest power card I have. And I don't think I need her power on the right. So I think Gamora maybe is better on the right, but I think it leaves my middle too weak. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, they sent back werewolf. Okay. So we'll see if they see this coming. This is a very simple play. Obviously, they're not expecting Heimdall, but I think getting 14 in the middle is what they're expecting me to have. I think they're just going to fight for the right and the left. They finally snapped. Should have snapped earlier, turn 1, come on. But I think they're just going to fight for left and right. So I'm going to have over 20 on the left. And the right, I'm giving up. So I might have surprised them. Never mind, they killed my monster. That feels bad, man. Oh, wait a minute. Did they have too few power on the left? I think I won. I think I took this. Oh, we just beat up this werewolf by night bounce deck. They even like boomer snapped us. They hit us with a big Shang-Chi. And they got sent back in. Okay, we gave them the snap and crap. That was a beautiful game. We ended up going to 4-3. Not too shabby. Heimdall for the win. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I think that challenge decks are a great way to keep Marvel Snap feeling very fresh and fun. So go ahead and try this challenge out for yourself. My biggest recommendation is to make sure you have Heimdall in there, because wow, he can really take a bad or mediocre deck and just steal some wins from it. Very, very impressive. So good on Heimdall. And let me know in the comments down below what kind of challenge you want me to cover next. And until then, I'll see you next time.